Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Saturday, July 25th, 2026. Coming to you as always, I'm War and Peace. We are Allstar Pro Wrestling. And this is Blood, Sweat, and Tears 2026. The Pain Train arriving in Boston, Massachusetts for the Summer Spectacular. These All-Stars are going to have to earn it all. They're going to be bleeding. They're going to be sweating. By the end of the night, tears might be shed. We got a stacked 10 title match card lined up for you. It goes down. To put in perspective how stacked this card is, we have two bona fide main eventers opening up the show, setting the pace with the Underground Championship on the line. Bishop Blaze, after picking up a victory over Little Devil this last week on Pile Driver, locking in for a rematch, this time with the championship on the line. For the Trailblazer, a long-time veteran here at All-Star Pro Wrestling, a multi-time champion as well. An opportunity to add another piece of gold to that title collection. Representing the Brutal Luchadors, the Challenger, the Trailblazer, Bishop Blaze. Yo, welcome to the show, bro. Thanks for tapping in. Getting in early. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. It's Devil Dose Straps. Winner 2025 and 2026 Apex Tournaments. A three-time World Heavyweight Champion. Recently arriving on Power Driver. And quickly picking up the Underground Championship as well. Highly motivated, highly decorated. Tonight, stepping into the Underground, the chance not only to get his win back from last week, but also defend that championship and walk out the same way he walked in. The Big Evil, live. Opening up Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Introducing the challenger from Kampala, Uganda, weighing in at 245 pounds.
Hey, welcome to the show, bro.
And his opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 225 pounds. The All-Star Pro Wrestling Underground Champion and the All-Star Pro Wrestling Action Game Champion, the Devil, Little Devil.
Shout out to Mike Rome, nailing it on the opening introductions. And with that introductions out of the way, Blood, Sweat, and Tears 2026 underway. You see the rules on the screen, folks. No countouts, no pinfalls. Not got a submission. It's the only way out. It goes down. We got Bishop Blaze, Little Devil, to open up the show, and here we go. Off to a hot start. Little Devil working the combination. Pushing forward. trying to light up the Trailblazer. Big combination. Ripcord knee going to close out. And a hearty laugh by Hell's favorite. Nasty backbreaking has been all devil out the opening gate. After Bishop Blaze walked all over him. This past week on Power Driver, that might have lit a fire inside of the devil. There was no pun intended in any of that. Ooh, Bishop Blaze trying to get cute with it and paying for it. A couple knees right to the ribs. Devil trying to follow up, but Blaze going to cut him off. Big combination. Working and striking game to perfection, but Devil going to fire back. Able to fight his way free. Devil now firing back with a combination of his own. And a low super kick right in the mouth. Devil rolling out the ringside. Oh shit, uh-oh. I changed it. Oh, I thought I changed it. Little Devil, the first one to crack this seal. Harming himself with that sledgehammer. 2 unprotected blows to the midsection. And Bishop Blaze feverishly, frantically, trying to fight his way free. Head banged on the steel ring post and sent down flying to ringside. The Devil on the inside. Ooh, and a big boo right to the lip. What the fuck? And just like that. I know it's not easy. I fucking checked that shit. I crossed all my teeth and dotted on my eyes. It is all over. I got nothing, man. That was wild business. Devil went to work. A quick underground victory.
Here is your winner,
And still. I don't know what was up with that. I'm about to check the settings right now, matter of fact. That was wild business. In other news, Kelly Ray's clear to compete. Gotta love that. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. We about to, hold up real quick. Bear with me, y'all. Cause that was weird, right? We about to check something out real fast. Together. It's on Legend. So I don't know what was up with that. Wild work. Alright. Back to the shoe. Roundhouse Championship on the line. Chris Legend ready to go toe-to-toe. The Kabuki Dragon in a return match for the Grindhouse Championship. But this time, we're putting the ring crew to work, y'all. We got a submission strong style match. It goes down. After a bit of a lackluster start, y'all, ready to re-get this thing going properly. And the former Grindhouse champion was on that grind. Representing submission strong style. The up-and-comer, the hungry, Chris Legend in the building. Knocking off the Dragons this past week in tag team action. Getting the name and stipulation for this title match. Legend now. With the ace in the hole. Ready to restart that journey. Ready to get back on that grind. for the Kingmakers title. The Ohio native soaking it all in his PLE debut here tonight in Boston, Massachusetts. No pressure. No pressure. Being locked inside the cage. The man that took that title, trying to solidify his reign in front of this sold-out crowd. Chris Legend, ready to lock in. Legendary, world-renowned, the one and only, great Kabuki who laughs, widely known as one of the greatest strikers in the game today, enjoying a renaissance, a resurgence in his career. The Kabuki Dragon. Did I really? That is the old one, ain't it? That's jacked up. My bad, bro. Damn, for real? So I downloaded, the one I downloaded was the old one. That first one you gave me? That's crazy work. That's crazy work. You the damn. For real? Hold on 1 second. 1 second. The reigning, defending, undisputed Grindhouse champion, the Kabuki Dragon. The Japanese buzzsaw, ready to slice and dice and dispatch his rival. Work his way back to that Grand Prix championship. It's not about that. This is about this. The Kingmakers title, Grindhouse championship on the line.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio.
Damn, man. Well, what you want to do, man? This title has defined a career, defined the trajectory of many. It's Kabuki Dragon. It's just a step back, get where he wanted to be. For Chris Legend, it's about making moments. And Kabuki strikes first. The crisp, clean, precision-like striking from the Kabuki Dragon. Gonna look to exploit that fact. The unlikely victory, dethroning a prime. Chris Legend is too busy to go on Grindhouse. Talk about a shocking defeat. Talk about an upset. Not because Kabuki's not on level. He very much is. Legend had the momentum in the bag, man. But not too. Not very much and due to a very well-timed interference by Young Kando. By well-timed interference, I mean them boys orchestrated that shit down to a T. But the tag team championship, the tag team champion match. Tag team match the following week. Now I can't talk all of a sudden. I'm embarrassed because I fucked up. That's what that is. I can't lock in. So did bro dirty. Just like you doing Kabuki Dragon dirty right now. Couple of knees to the hammy. Kabuki trying to make it back. Kabuki back to his feet. Trying to work to the armbar. But even the great Kabuki Dragon has got to give it up for the strong style season. The Chris Legend bring it to the table. Up over the top with the moonsault. Legend now with the arm track. Stamping on the elbow. Ready to get some air from all the way up there. The frog splash connecting clean. Reverse quick kick to the head. Kabuki back to his feet. High Irish whip into the corner. And the OG Dragon up from the second floor. Not fancy, but effective with knee to the back. Taking a long walk face first and then top turnbuckle. Series of strikes and a roundhouse closing out. Kabuki with the balance. And the drop kick. Said hold that down. Slapping on the submission hold. Very briefly lived, but able to keep his opponent at bay. A kick and a back wheel trip. A Legend back to his feet. The sidestep. Swinging around, taking it back. Chris Legend now. Oh, countered into a bulldog. Kabuki Dragon. That experience shining through. The veterancy taking over. Oh, but Chris Legend cutting through all the noise. Bring Kabuki back to reality with a pair of knees to the face. The latter of which making Kabuki bleed his own blood. That's the blood. Oh, shit. They already been sweating. Reverse back elbow right in the mouth. High Irish whip into the corner. Legend walking down the Dragon. And lawn darting into the snake eyes, but not done yet. A big boot off the rebound. Kabuki firing back. Hoisted up in the fireman's carry. Making the long walk, Kabuki Dragon, thinking chicken, butcher, neck breaker. Legend creating some separation. Kirkpatrick. Kabuki laid out. And Legend out. Kabuki, though, back to his feet, trying to follow through, but it's Legend. Legend. Strong style Legend with a big DDT. Ooh, and a sharp knee right in the mouth. Kabuki Dragon on the receiving end of an onslaught of offense, firing back with a big clothesline of his own. The Buzzsaw Dragon. Ooh, laced him up. Flattened with the modified facebuster. Once again, in the Dragon sleeper, Kabuki Dragon. Trying to put Legend to rest, right with the best, but the roundhouse able to pull the trigger just a little bit quicker. Chris Legend with the coquina clutch. Kabuki Dragon with nowhere to go, might as well be a million miles away from the ropes. With only one option, to fight his way free. Both men back to their feet, and there it is, a strong style kick right in the face. Both men busted open now. Kabuki Dragon sported more blood than face paint in the wheel kick off the rebound, taking Legend off his feet. Sharp kick to lower kidney. The Kabuki Dragon with the Dragon Sleeper. Locked in. Legend might be fading. Might be fighting back. Couple of hard knees. Kabuki with the sidestep. But Legend just a little bit quicker. High Irish whip into the ropes. Taking for the ride. Kabuki Dragon planted with the side slam. Now I can't talk because I'm so damn excited. Legend with a quick clothesline. Putting down the Dragon. High Irish whip into the rope. Taken down with the arm drag. But firing back. Some back and forth with scramble on. Getting close to the end of the match. They gotta be right. Ain't no damn way. Face first in the top turnbuckle. Legend go. But answer back on the elbow. Right to the face. Strong style Legend. Ooh, the buzzsaw Dragon. Tearing down the damn house, the roundhouse. Dropping Legend in place. And Kabuki Dragon once again gonna slap on that patented Dragon Sleeper. And Legend gonna weather the storm. Not fighting free, also not tapping out. And Kabuki going right up to the second floor. The double axe handle met with a fist to the midsection and a basement drop kick. Now just like that, Chris Legend back in control. Kabuki Dragon now in deep trouble here. Both men bleeding, sweating. Somebody might be shedding some tears here in the next couple of minutes. Well-timed counter by Legend. And the takeover for the hard knee, and there it is, Kirkpatrick. Legend. Got Kabuki Dragon right where he wants him in the OG. Holding on. Reversal on the Irish whip. Drops down underneath. Legend with the advantage. Leapfrog over the top. And a well-timed counter, Kabuki Dragon. Well-timed counter, Chris Legend. Swinging through, taking it back. Legend now. Oh, countered in the perfect bulldog. Kabuki Dragon going upstairs. And the axe handle finds his mark. But it is fired up. Chris Legend going to fire back with the Liger Bomb. What's up, strong style in the house tonight? Let's go. Time to crack a big flame. Oh, and the roundhouse. Kabuki Dragon caught him clean. And Legend now might be right for the picking. The Dragon Sleeper since then once again. Legend with a death-defying escape. Call Chris Angel, y'all. Irish whip into the ropes, drops down underneath. Kabuki Dragon with the advantage, leapfrog over the top. Give the wheel kick. The Legend. Oh, firing back with a hard knee to the face. Hold that down. Irish whip into the ropes and the back elbow. The back elbow. Caught him flush right in the mouth. Legend going in for the kill. Kabuki Dragon though with the sixth sense kicking in. And the striking game coming to fruition. And the side suplex closing out the combination. Both men laid out. Kabuki Dragon squirming first back to his feet. Legend still writhing. And Kabuki Dragon stalking his opponent. Quick little combination putting him right back down. And the Dragon Sleeper since then, center of the ring, Kabuki Dragon, crank on that thing, and Legend might not have any choice. Oh shit, he's holding on. And a hard Irish rip, Kabuki Dragon trapped between the ropes. Who in the steel cage. And this thing getting more violent than anybody could have pictured. Big suplex. Legend, though. Not done yet. Doubling down. That is 2. But he got 3 amigos, my friend. And there it is. Once again, the exhaustion, the fatigue, the stamina. Tank's empty. And that's not even included. That's not even including. The pain has been delivered here tonight. Welcome to the show. Granddaddy Handsome checking in. Warming up before its Cruiserweight Championship match. Oh, against the ever-vicious Blackjack. But it's Kabuki Dragon now. Cinching in the Dragon Sleeper one more time. And Legend. Chris Legend forced the tab after a valiant show-stealing performance. But just like that, it is all over. Sadly, we got to put an asterisk on it because I did mess up. So, I don't. Ugh, that's on me. It's not bad. But not taking anything away from either competitor. They tore down the damn house. And still. And the veteran, Kabuki Dragon, picking up the win. Oh shit, further aggravated his injury. Oh, that's not good. It's not good, Kabuki. On to the next. We got the Liberty Championship on the line. Speaking of the Grindhouse title, HBRC Nisha made her 3 defenses. Opting to cash in ASAP. And that AP is right now waiting in the wings. Inaugural Liberty Champion Sonya Ortiz looking for defense number 2.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the Allstar Pro Wrestling Impact of Atlantic Championship.
I speak often about this hungry new breed, this new blood that's injected itself into All-Star Pro Wrestling. And all these guys and gals come in the door ready on day 1. And they have been given the established talent to run for their money all season long. Up to and including, and specifically this individual right here. Still with only 1 single loss on her official record since arriving here in All-Star Pro. The quick run-up 4-0. Defending the Grindhouse Championship week in and week out. Helping to cash in and waiting for the PLE. Taking a couple of weeks off to scout the competition. Resting up. And now here tonight, the HBIC Nisha, Mrs. 7.62. The number 1 contender for the Liberty Championship. But it was Sonya Ortiz. Six weeks ago, in a crowded field of 8 other individuals, locking in, becoming the inaugural Liberty Women's Champion. With 1 successful defense under her belt already, Ortiz, also one of them rookies who doesn't carry that rookie aura, Made a comfortable home for herself here, like she's been here for years. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed Liberty champion, Sonya Ortiz. Tonight we fight for freedom in the city of Boston. Liberty Championship on the line. The third of 10 championship bouts locked in for the night. We got the HBIC, Nisha Smoke. We got Sonya Ortiz. One, fall to the finish. We underway. Little standoff here between the champ and the number one contender. And the fists get to flying immediately. Two North Carolina girls from deep in Tar Heel, trying to tear down the show. Nisha out of the way. Ortiz forced back to the corner. Referee gonna step in. Separate these two. Yeah, that's right. Make that man do his job here tonight. Ortiz able to turn it around, looking with a boot in the corner. Boom, quick little scramble there. And it's the champion coming out on top. Quick smack to the face. Nisha answering back with an elbow and a big combination. Ooh, thought she was going for the neck breaker. I'm looking for an elbow to the back of the head instead. Bars. But the no-nonsense smash mouth style of Ortiz delivering a big power driver live, hitting out on blood, sweat, and tears. Holy good for the count of two. Sonya, part of that power couple of the Ortizes that stepped in, trying to fill that void. They handpicked replacements for the Grazers respectively, and both individuals quickly living up to and exceeding expectations. Frank Ortiz, the long-time running TV champion, just defending this past Thursday, home power driver. Sonya now, the reigning Liberty champion, in a bit of trouble right now though. Taking a long walk across the ring, and it looks like the number one contender taking snake eyes in the corner. Off the springboard, but Ortiz able to get the knees up. And again, just assaulting the back of the dome. Champion shoots the half into the cover to retain the title. Smoke getting a kick out at 2. Irish ripping the ropes. Ortiz swatting drop kick and take away. Answering back with an OG cutter. Run out the ringside to try to reset and recover. Oh, but walking right back into the clutches. Smoke laid out. And Ortiz delivering. The fireman's carry, knee face crusher, only good for the count of 1, 2. The ref says 2. A desperation Hail Mary attempt. Trying to stop the bleeding. And now, taking back control. The HBIC, the rally quickly snuffed out. But the no set. Right back to her feet. Right back on the offensive. And there's a receipt. Big combination down the ringside. Close down with the drop kick. Both ladies laid out. Misha Stern first, back to her feet. And locked in Ortiz. Ooh, with a blistering combination. Lift that girl all the way up. Oh, nasty knee right in the mouth. And that gulf. The gap starting to close a little bit. The HBIC gaining plenty of ground in the past several moments. Welcome to the show. Thank you for tapping in. BST 2026. Briggs in the bullpen, waiting on the main event, ready to go head to head with Larry Logan over the world title. We got a lot of professional wrestling to get through before we get to that. We put a big stomp on top. Ortiz, counter. Oh, but right back in control. The donut sleeve into the cover. Hit of the ring with the leg hook only. Good for the count of two. Oh, yeah, they sold out crowd tonight. They crave violence. They want to see it again. They might get to it. This thing ain't over, but Ortiz looking for the crucifix and delivering. Quick little self-pat on the back and right back to work. Ortiz out to the apron. Nisha on wobbly legs. And taken down with the drop kick. Into the fireman's carry. And another one. Counted for three, but Ortiz instead of going for the cover. I said it's Ortiz instead of going for the cover. Risking it all. I'm going to go for some more. Ooh. And just when you thought it was safe, just when you thought Nisha was about to turn it around. Taken down with a swinging side slam for a solid 2 count. The springboard no look. Connecting clean. Like that. The Cake Factory delivering another banger here tonight. And the Ortiz is locked in. Both with successful defenses in the same week. Nisha brought the fight. The Grindhouse Championship on the women's side. Still lacking that one individual. Then crack that code and lock in for that successful cash-in. Get number 3. That's the easy part. I'm telling you, these women, they're some hungry-ass killers, man. And still. Hey, man, hey. Carolina girls tearing out the house, but in the end, Sonya Ortiz, man, injuring the HBIC and walking out with the title in tow. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Grand Eddie Hansen picked up a big win this past Monday on Havoc. Lock it in after Ultimo left the company in a disgrace. Scramble was on. We're going 2 in a row, picking up some well-needed momentum. GDH, ready to go one-on-one. Badass in the Bayou. Let's get into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Allstar Pro Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship.
Speaking of grindhouse champion, always out supporting her man, the boss of the order, the self-proclaimed real HBIC of All-Star Pro. Well, Heifer gonna be in GDH's corner so he can walk out with his championship name. Trying to lock in to be the new power couple of All-Star Pro. The southpaw from the Murder Mitten, the infamous GDH. Making the return after 2 long years. With the order in tow, this is a new version. And now find himself as the official #1 contender, ready to bring home some gold of his own. The one and only Granddaddy Hanson. But see, the thing is, Granddaddy going head to head with not just any champion, but right now a very dominant champion. Blackjack has been on the tear as of recent weeks. And Blackjack walking here tonight on a 5-fight win streak. The reigning cruiserweight champion. Carrying all that momentum in here. Been looking like a world beater. But tonight, on the big stage, here in Boston, with the title on the line. Going head to head with a deeply experienced Granddaddy Hanson. A cruiserweight of a different flavor. Fast moving cruiserweight. A submission specialist to his core. Jack knows that Jack's not going to try to get tied down and grounded. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, the wild man, Black Jack. That mask is kind of dope. I can't even front. This is what it's all about, folks. 205-pound championship. Mike Rome.
The challenger from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 187 pounds, the Savage Granddaddy Hanson. And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 205 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion, Black Jack.
The 205-pound championship on the line. We got Granddaddy Hanson we got Black Jack. 1. Fall to the finish and we underway. And Jack immediately to the high-flying game. To do his best to be all over the place and not be grounded by Granddaddy. Handsome, on the other hand, gonna try to get this thing to a moderate pace. Oh, but the deep experience level, Granddaddy able to switch it up on the fly. Just because it's not his forte doesn't mean bro can't be moving. Hanson with the advantage, little quick combination of kicks. Jack, though, gonna shut it down. So the champion, with an easy target given to him, gonna take it, going up top, dropping the elbow from 15 feet down to the floor. Mocking his opponent, gotta take this thing seriously. Granddaddy gonna make him pay. Hanson now taking charge. This man hasn't met a rule. He wouldn't bend, stretch, or break. Gotta respect it though. Hey. Only fair fight is the fight you win. The ref got up to 8 now. Hanson walking down Jack and now biting the fingers. Now if you were listening to the radio, or if you got a stick, and all you heard was this dude biting this man's fingers, and all you had was a picture frame reference to these two dudes, and you heard me saying that, you would assume that it was Blackjack being the one doing the bite. At the count of 16, and Blackjack showing no signs even trying to get back inside the ring. He's got the champion's advantage. No need to. He can get this out on the count out. But Granddaddy slipping back into the count of 18. Quick little roll up here. Jack back to his feet. Oh, and cut off. Big combination. And the southpaw. Dropping a wild man. Dropping a hammer. Whipping the headbutt, and Blackjack gonna pick up the scraps. Jack bars off the springboard. The finish pass finds its mark into the cover for the win only. Good for the count of 2. Ooh, Blackjack going in for the kill. Hanson having other ideas though. Hanson got him laced up, center of the ring with the grapevine. Since then, nowhere to go. And you see Jack reaching for the skies. Able to fight his way free. Jack back to his feet. Hanson back to his feet. Nice fire with the carry takeover. Ooh, Jack gonna take back-to-back. With the leg trap. Little Shinberger there. Picking up the pace. Blackjack getting to work. Psych, he thought he was. And the infamous GDH from up top with the leg drop. Making them big stop. Handsome on the move. Jack out of the way. Jack on the move now. A little hit the dip with the Hurricane Rana. And again, look at the chokeslam, and again denied. Avoiding the roundhouse. Taking it back. And Granddaddy right back to his feet. Little no sell. Jack says, stay down, old man. Missing the mark on the corkscrew, but a well-timed recovery. Back to his feet. Meanwhile, Granddaddy Hansen down on the apron, holding on for dear life. Unable to beat his lodge, right back inside the ring. Hansen there. Reverse on the whip, and Blackjack off the rebound with a discus lariat. Granddaddy ran back to his feet. A back elbow, looking for the belly to belly. But a 6 to 12 elbow. And a shoulder tackle right through the eye. Oh, shit. Granddaddy Hansen, he's not quick. He's sudden, though. Oh, nasty basement dropkick to a seated GDH. And now Blackjack with fingers straight down the gullet. Trying to incapacitate Granddad. And Hansen able to hold on. Weathering the storm. Blackjack going to the top. Shooting star. The knees. A pair of knees. A pair of D's. Right to the midsection. Irish whip into the ropes. Now pop up. Oh shit. Granddaddy Hansen into the crossface. The submission specialist cranking that thing. And Blackjack with the lockpick. GDH back to his feet. The side step. Back with the advantage. Coming clubbing overhand right. And Jackson packing on the ringside. Holding the high ground. Assessing the situation. Granddaddy Hansen vibing, sliding, moving, and grooving. And the forearm right to the face for the win. Only good for the count of 2. GDA's turning up the heat here. And a quick roll up. Blackjack didn't know what else to do. Quick little roll up. Trying to gain the advantage. And now to the aerial assault. Now on to the high-flying antics. The wild man risking it all and catching a pair of these right to the midsection. But as quickly as the rally started, it was snuffed out. And now it's Granddaddy Hansen finding himself in a very vulnerable state. Blackjack looking for it. The tiger feint kick through the ropes. Oh, and a rolling leg drop to wash it down. The badass from the Bayou. The Raging Cajun. Shoulders down to retain the championship for the win. And just like that, it is all over. Why do you always come here doing this? Great cruiserweight contest. Granddaddy, the man was locked in. Controlling the pace, dictating the flow. But a late stage rally, Blackjack able to retain the championship. And still. Hey, man. Hey, man, you better start taking it easy on the staff around here. Y'all back here assaulting the interviewers, snatching things away from the referees. We don't approve, y'all. Y'all can do better. We can all do better. Let's keep it moving. Classic Tag Team Championship on the line. You ready, Billboard? God damn it. You wearing the wrong gear, franchise. It said his squad. It didn't necessarily say the originals. Cold Steel and Alex Knight stepping up to Classic Tag Team Champions.
And is for the Allstar Pro Wrestling Classic Tag Team Championship.
The Hit Squad, the Industry, the Day One veterans in the house. Cold Steel, after regaining the International Championship just 2 weeks ago on Power Driver. A chance to join that dual championship club. Tonight, this opportunity to be a first-time tag team champion in All-Star Pro. Period. Representing the Hit Squad, Alex Knight, Cold Steel, the Industry. And while Steel and Knight, long-time members of the Power Driver roster, these two guys take advantage of a massive opportunity. Not only making the leap to Power Driver, but winning the Classic Championship in one fell swoop. Dethroning the Goldmans in an open challenge. Nitro Cruz, Roy Mustang, your reigning, defending, undisputed Classic Tag Team Champions of the world, Craig. Fast and Furious.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 460 pounds. The living legend, Alex Knight, and a professional, Cold Steel, the Industry. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 460 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Classic Tag Team Champions, Nightmare Cruz and Roy Monson. High Voltage.
After we reach the halfway mark of his midsummer extravaganza, the Classic Tag Team titles on the line. We got Alex Knight and Nitro Cruz kicking this thing off. One fall to the finish in the Tag Team Division a week underway, and this match does have championship implications. Knight with a quick combination over the scoop slam. Reverse quick kick to the head. Irish whip into the corner. Tag is made. Here comes Big Roy Mustang. The 450 horsepower dual super kicks taking down Chise. The true veteran in the industry. Alex now with the Irish whip in the corner. Little scramble there, but Knight knows Mustang coming on the top of the exchange. The big man taking the leap of headbutt from the second floor. Knight with the kick up back to his feet, hard right hand. And the knee right to the back, going up top, whispering or wind. Or should I say hollering the smoke? Knight going back upstairs. A measured knee with nobody home. Mustang going to follow through with the elbow drop. And quick tags being utilized by the classic tag team champions. Brilliant tag team wrestling on display. Oh, and Knight planted with the big urinalia off the rebound. This young man, Nitro Cruz. One of the youngest on the roster. Also one of the hungriest. Also one of the fastest. Oh, inverted Hurricane Runner. Spiking the head of the franchise. Into the cameras. Quickly into the cover and Knight able to kick out at one. Sharp shot to the lower back. Oh, and that picture perfect moonsault. Reversal on the whip. Knight looking for the belly to belly. Cruz says no. Counter the counter and evading the response. After a little exchange there. Cruz sent into enemy territory. But back at Knight back with the elbow. Oh, and a ripcord knee. Franchise. Mercifully going to make the tag. And now here comes the international champion. Cole Steele checking in the match for the first time. And springboard drop kick. And the elbow drop kick. The professional. Ooh, trying to put the young rookie in check with the back body drop. And now it's Cole Steele finding himself firmly in enemy territory. Cranking on that ankle. Trying to slow down the speedster known as Nitro Cruz. Oh, and there it is. The Steel Steps. They've been hungry all week, y'all. They ain't been giving the dedications this week like they have been. Nitro Cruz delivering. The environment coming into play. And now it's Cole Steele. A little worse for wear. Coming around the corner. Tossed back inside the ring. Big dumping clothesline. Nitro Cruz. Now find himself on the receiving end. Tag is made, ready to work in tandem. Cole Steele. The launch Alex now like a lawn dart. Shorter first into the cruiserweight. Knight on the run. A pair of leg drops. And the franchise now. Out of the apron. Going to the point to stand up. Threading the needle. Putting him down with the spear. The franchise of professional wrestling and sports entertainment. Rolling out. Rolling back in. Here's now Mustang has checked in. And big man throwing blows. But Knight able to leverage the gravity as the veteran instinct kicking in. Pros versus rookies. Old guard versus the new blood here. And Chise now putting that work in. Irish whip in the corner. And now it's the industry working together. On the move, Cole Steele put time to seal the deal with the Buddha Doom. Into the cover. Ooh, only good for the count of two. Cruz hyper focused on Alex Knight, not even trying to save his partner. And that is making a bad partnership right there. Mustang might want to think about coming over and joining up with his squad instead. Still being manhandled in the corner, but firing back, delivering a panting stun gun. And Nitro Cruz checking back into the match. Over the top, Laying Cole still out with the Liger Bomb. Solid 2 count. That's about it. Nitro Cruz with the Froggy Splash. Cole still out of the way. Irish whip into the ropes, drops down underneath. Ooh, and off the rebound, Nitro turning up the nitrous, firing back with a big clothesline. Tag is made. Here goes Big Mustang. In stereo with the backcracker. Cole still desperately leaping over to make the tag. Knight checking back in. A fresh-ish Knight. A fresh-ish Mustang. And off the rebound, Knight put down with the big boot. Reverse on the whip. And the table to turn. Knight now finds himself in the corner of the champion, eating a big back elbow. The whip reverse. Knight. Oh shit. Alex Knight. Look at this. Look at. Awesome display of strength from the franchise. Irish whip into the corner. And just tossed around. Boy Mustang. With the big headbutt from the second floor. Whip hard in the corner. Knight in big trouble here. And Mustang just having his way, just manhandling that man in the corner, a little rake to the eyes. On the top of the line, hey, all is fair. If the ref don't call it, it's not illegal. Open up, spare ribs. Cruz in the lung zone, but Knight with a well-placed knee right to the jaw. Nitro Cruz just so fast. Just so fluid with it. He can explode with the power when he needs to. Dropping Alex Knight to retain. Only good for the count of 2. Welcome to the show, one and all. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you, one and all, for being in attendance here tonight. Oh, Alexander Aloysius P. Knight III with a low blow. Only good for the count of 2. Cruz didn't make the save, that's no doubt. You see those tag team championships change hands. Oh, and the spin right through the middle of the ropes. And Knight gonna make the tag. Cole Steele been out there for a while. Resting up, firing up, double the elbow now. No, and the stun gun. Mustang in deep doodle right now. Cole still with the stun gun into the panted sharpshooter. Oh, but the big boy right back to his feet. Cole still gonna put him down with a drop kick. And now it's quick tags being employed by the industry. Nice hit hard on the ropes, laced up, counting with a roundhouse to the belly. Irish whipping in the corner. And now it's Knight walking down Mustang, answering back with an elbow right to the eye. And back and forth, corner to corner, pillar to post. What did I tell you? from the deadlift. Alex motherfucking Knight with the Falcon Arrow. Tag is made in the industry. Once again, ready to shut down shop. Boot of doom. Cold Steel off the ropes with maximum impact for the win. Shoulders down, titles on the line. Only good for the count of 2. Cold Steel bringing out a rare moonsault. Cold Steel going back up top. This time dropping a bomb. The elbow delivered center mass with the titles on the line. Cold Steel only good for the count of 2. Big boy Roy fighting back. Big boy Roy with the Cyclone. And Knight in to make the save. Knight really give that man no time to even get the 1 count, let alone the 2. Shit. Ooh, Nitro Cruz with the low altitude clothesline. Taking Steel off his feet before he could even make it to his feet. Little pose for the cameras. Drop down with the inverted DDT to retain the titles. Holy good for the count of 2. Nitro Cruz, the man that puts the fast in the Fast and Furious. Off the springboard. Steel gonna sidestep the dropkick, answering back with a flipping springboard cutter of his own for the win with the title on the line. Only good for the count of 1. Hey, there he is. Welcome to the show, bro. Cold Steel! Cold Steel! Cold Steel! Unleash with a stun gun. Instead of going for the cover, gonna make the tag. And Knight coming in to pick up the scraps for the win. Only good for the count of 2. Roy Mustang. Roy Mustang coming in to make the save, but Knight not done yet. Got his feet up on the ropes. Only good for the count of 1. How strong this man is. This late in the game. Able to pull out these feet of strength and endurance. Deadlift Falcon Arrow. Hold that down. In fact, gonna make the tag. This is awesome indeed. They got it right, y'all. Cold Steel going upstairs. Nitro Cruz with a little bit of misdirection. It might have saved him at least momentarily. The Cold Steel, the veteran, the professional, locked in. Just being a lock in. Gonna lock in that sharpshooter. Nitro Cruz with the lock pick. Taking it back. Irish whipping to the ropes. Off the rebound, a little collision there. Cold Steel reaching in, the head movement. Saving Cruz once, couldn't save him twice. Reversal on the whip, but now Cold Steel. About to go for a ride here. Nitro Cruz all the way up top. Coming down with the arm drag. Hey, look at the look on Mustang face. Why you looking like that? Hey, welcome to the show, bro. Thanks for tapping in. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. 2026. The 3rd annual event. We're getting bigger and bolder, y'all. Has the titles on the line. Cold Steel and Alex Knight might be closing in. Big back suplex on the apron. Looking for Rolling Thunder, but cut off with a super kick. And now, it's Nitro Cruz ready to go for the ride. Big time Uranagi tattooed in the arena floor. Cruz Fire back. Oh, shit, with the destroyer of his own. They out here going to blows, y'all. Pull the elbows to the midsection. Cole still able to fight his way free. Nitro Cruz. Taking back the high ground. And turning his focus over to franchise. Hey, man. Hey, man. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Cole, you better fuck his boy up, too. Yeah, there you go. Get some. I don't even know what you did, but good shit, though. Nitro Cruz, though. Nitro Cruz, though. Big power bomb down the ringside. Bodies laid out everywhere. Cruz, the only man standing. Well, Cole back to his feet. Reversal on the whip. Roy Mustang laid out. Oh, shit. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. Big Liger bomb, but the franchise in to make the save. Missing with a pair of these. Cole still now going to take the back. Reversal on the Irish whip. And Nitro Cruz out here. Trying to be that marathon man. Cruz going to turn around. God, fuck. Cole going to turn around for the quick roll up. Only good for the count of two. Back in control of the big clothesline. Dropping Cruz who kips up. His sidestep. Cole still the evasion by Nitro Cruz. Reversal on the Irish whip in the corner. And the professional. Over the top, slicing the bread. A well-timed recovery by Nitro Cruz. Reversal on the Irish with the back elbow to the roundhouse in the corner. And now Cruz, mercifully, gonna tag out. Here comes the big man. Roy Mustang been revving up the engine on the apron. For him, it seemed like forever. Cole still with a quick roll up here. Ooh, a close near fall. Mustang caught, planted, the cave-in stomp, and the coldest one. Out here delivering, being that professional, living up to that moniker. But the man that put the Furious in Fast and Furious. In here like a raging bull. Fast and Furious, so it'll be damned if they come in here and lose their title in their first defense to a couple of old timers. That's what they said. Cole Steele, though, said to hell with that. Taking a long walk, slicing the bread, not once but twice. And the franchise back into the match, reversed on the whip, back elbow off the rebound. Roy Mustang with the arm trap, stomping on the fingers. Quick jab combination. Could it be the count of Monte Fisto? Child's got the elbow up just in time, swinging around, gonna take the back. Elevator up. Elevator down. Right to the base of the neck with the forearm smash. And now quick tags being employed by the industry. Cole Steele walking down Roy Mustang. We're taking too much time. And a young gun bringing the heat. Big time pile driver. Cole Steele bloody. Sweating. Drop. And it might be tears after this. Ties in and make the save. Mustang taken out. Nitro Crew checking back in, and there it is. The Panthers stun gun. Cole still crawling under the cover, and Mustang in to make the save. We're late in the game, folks. We got blood. We got broken bodies. Gas tanks got to be damn near empty. Like, what the hell are you thinking about, man? You can't clear that distance. You can't clear that distance. Oh shit, going bowling, taking out the official, handing champion in one fell swoop. The franchise of professional wrestling and sports entertainment, Alex Knight, playing it off the rebound, and Nitro Cruz, as quick as he got in, getting right the fuck out of Dodge. Piecing up charge down the ringside. Roy Mustang, a quick roll up. Victory roll. Schoolboy, power bomb. The Mustang now just gonna switch to the power game. Trying to dispatch the living legend. With none but knee to floor there. Knight with a hard right hand. Ooh! Dr. Teeth. The orthodontist. Knight gonna get this thing back inside the ring. Thinks he's done enough damage to get the job done. Hook of the leg. Ref in position for the win. Only good for the count of two. Cruz taking the ginger time getting back in. That could have been it. Bro wouldn't be able to do nothing to stop it. Mustang saving herself in the big spear. Might have saved those tag team championships. Or maybe not. Cole's still on his job. Breaking it up before the one count. But Mustang trying to neutralize Steel here. Now Mustang trying to neutralize the franchise who turns around the Irish whip. Gonna set Mustang up on the top floor. Who gets out of there? Get out of there, Nitro. Get out of there, Charles. Charles, get yourself out of there. I told you. What I tell you. Get your ass up out of there, man. Landing with the Dragon Suplex. In hostile territory. Having to fight his way free, Alex Knight. Getting vicious with it, the fish hook, hit the surfboard, and make your whole body hurt, and a stomp for good measure. Hard to believe this match this whole time with no disqualifications, but they're just now breaking out the weapons. Looking for the trademark knee. The sidestep, and Mustang out of the way, and Knight with the sidestep cannot avoid the clutches of the powerhouse. Swinging side slam. The kip up. The franchise. Looking for a forearm smash. Mustang out of the way. Reversal on the Irish whip sent packing in the corner. Nice back elbow. Fourth and franchise. Ooh, a step back or two. And the single leg drop kicking out. Both men laid out due to exhaustion. Mustang back to his feet. And Wilds are going to make the tag. You can see the war wounds all over the big man. Cruz. Nitro motherfucking Cruz. Is it enough for the win? Only good for the count of two. Nobody home on a frog splash. And Knight. Just at a distance. A quick little roll up here with the tag team championships on the line. Cruz able to kick out at one. Everybody in this tag team war the worst for wear. Move to the midsection. Knight with a quick jab. Irish whip into the corner. High face chop, taking it back, and Mustang with a reversal on the whip. For the third time, look at deliver this devastating headbutt. Ooh, right to the torso of the franchise. Knight out of the way. Gonna tag out. Here comes Cold Steel. Ooh, shit! Flipped him inside out. Mustang taking a bruising all match long. Shit. So like everybody else though. He said, "I got something for you too, old man." Oh shit, Cold Steel reaching in, the super kick, backed him up, but still in control. Tag is made. Knight on the run. Buddha Doom, the industry, trying to hold it down here. The Mustang making the save. Little back and forth here. Is it anybody's ball game? And tagging in and out. Knight firing back from the apron. Making his way back inside the ring, and Mustang gonna scoop the double leg into the cover for the win. Knight able to kick out at 2. Irish flipping in the corner. And a well-timed reverse about a franchise. Ooh, and another one, a stinging slap right to the torso. Nasty work in the corner. Roy Mustang rolled up though quickly. Alex Knight trying to steal one here for the win. Holy, good for the count of 2. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. You're not going to make the tag. Mustang firing up here. Here comes Cold Steel. Oh, shit, here goes Red Mustang. Ooh, trying to win this thing with brute force. Mustang. Ooh, shit, pulling out all the stops, the big spear. And not going to make the save now. Following the moonsault, and just like that, it is all over. Sorry, I wasn't ready for that to be the finish. I'd have been more ready for it. That's on me, y'all. That's on me. Solidifying his reign. And still, and still, and still. Leaving no doubt who the top tag team on Power Driver is. Nobody's got any questions about it. They got the hardware to back it up. Nitro Cruz, Roy Mustang. It's like Mustang Might be taking a week off. Let's keep it moving, y'all. All successful defenses tonight? Oh, man, let's get into it, y'all. We got a special guest referee match. Kira the Terror going one-on-one with Kristen St. James. Now, Kira already has a win over the champion. Kira also has 14 wins on the season with only 3 losses. Y'all do the math. Let's get into it.
The following contest is a special referee match and is for the Allstar Pro Wrestling Women's World Championship.
Well, Campbell and Nitro Cruz are both cruiserweights, so that would be very easy fit.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, big time Haley Lane.
All-Star Pro Wrestling Junior official Haley Lane, ready to call this thing down the middle in her pay-per-view debut. Officiating her first title match here in All-Star Pro. Give it up for her, folks. Haley Lane. The woman that stole the keys to the rocket ship has been riding that motherfucker all the way to the top. With this dominant run, shutting down all comers, left, right, and center. One half, the reigning women's tag team champions, leaving no doubt there wasn't any other choice who's going to be slotted in this match. Representing the Dangerous Alliance, Kira the Terror. The #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Might be poised to walk out of here as a double champion. Now, as the night's gone, every champion that stepped foot in the ring tonight has had a successful retention. Kira trying to change that fact. She's already got a win over the champ. She's got the champ's number, some would say. It is different. Title's on the line. We in Boston, Massachusetts, baby. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Live on pay-per-view. It's for the Terror. It's just another night of the office doing what she do, how she make it do when she do it. We're talking about 2 titles, 2 different fans, 1 individual. Kristen St. James, still inside of her first year of active competition, ascending to the top of 2 completely different federations. She's damn proud of it. Blatantly wearing the championship of another league. Out here, one of our PL leagues. You gotta respect the balls on that one. Titty balls. She ain't got no balls. Trust me, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undisputed Allstar Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion. The real deal. Kristen St. James. The crown jewel of Monday nights, the queen of the ring, the Women's World Championship.
Introducing the challenger from the other side of darkness, one half of the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, the Terror Kirsty. And her opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion and the Global Impact Women's Champion, the real deal, Kristen the Saint James.
We got Kira. We got Kristen St. James. We got the Women's World Championship on the line. And of course, we got Haley Lane officiating this bad mamma jamma. It's the 3rd meeting between these 2. The split is 1-1, but this time the title is on the line. This time we're live on pay-per-view. Being that this is the 3rd clash, the rubber match between these 2. You can tell the filling out process, warming up portion of this match is null and void. They're going gung-ho for the gusto straight up the corner, straight up the gate. Speed kills, and both these young ladies know that. Walking the tightrope, the real deal, Kristen St. James did not ascend to the top by no fluke, by no accident, or by no favors. Getting in how you live, earning everything. And back and forth. They're going tit for tat early here. And the springboard, inverted Hurricane Rana. And St. James from the top floor, looking for the meteor, nobody home. Irish whip into the ref. Nice standing switch, gonna take the back. The rolling neck breaker. Raised him into the cover. Looking for the win. Holy good for the count of 1. Ooh, wheelbarrow stunner from the champion. Rolling into the cover with the leg hook for the win. Oh, good for the count of 1. Put hard on the ref, Kira, though, running right past the offenses and firing back with the Hurricane Run. Over the top, Kristen St. James, feeling it. So what's up, y'all fucking with the arena or what? Y'all fucking with the digs? I ain't heard no feedback. What y'all? So y'all not fucking with it? Quick little roll up here. The champion, holy good for the count of one. Over the top with the guillotine leg drop bars. Trying to follow through with the Topotomico, but can knock from the distance. And St. James going to clean up with the lariat. Rolling down the ringside. This match spilling out the ringside. Kira got the shovel, ready to bury St. James once for all. But of course, up in the fireman's carry. Put a well-placed elbow right to the temple. And Kira fighting her way free. The right hand. And the load up. She got the nuts. St. James saw it coming. Made the adjustment. Kira. Oh, on the receiving end. St. James, a little hesitation. Posing for pictures out here. Going to the top floor and the shooting star press from all the way up top down to the floor, folks, as the 15-foot fall. St. James, oh shit, seemingly having Kira's number for once. However, though, because it's blood, sweat, and tears. You see the blood is the red, the sweat. It's gotta be blue because the tears is white. But also because it's July. Spare counter. St. James out here operating on a different level, only good for the count of two. Irish whip into the corner. The Terror on the move. Hard floor smash, sitting down the champion. And an alley-oop bomb into the cover. For the win, only good for the count of two. KSJ with a kick out. Kira back down to the ringside. Doing some furniture shopping, making the fans and attendants happy, breaking out the table. And the real deal on the way. Taking it back and donating a pound of flesh to the Steel Steps. Wrestling guys, know they appreciate it. And it's a double dose for you. St. James using everything that ain't nailed down, including some things that are nailed down. They're trying to figure out the code. They're trying to crack the code that is Kira. Week in and week out, we've seen the Terror go toe-to-toe. It's one of the best All-Star Pro has to offer. Oh, shit, through the table. Sorry, y'all. This is awesome. I had to let it breathe for a minute. So I could fit a full effects. Just like Kira just felt the full effects of knee to the face. Busted open. St. James with a nonchalant pin. For the win. To remain champion. Bars only good for the count of two. Counter. Ooh, and a super kick right to the lip. Rolling into the cover. With the Women's World Championship on the line, only good for the count of two. St. James with a surge of adrenaline. And a big spin kick. Moving and shaking and moving. Chris St. James said it's time to get Louisville Sluggery up in here. Ooh, on the springboard. Crashing and burning. Kira not locked in like normally, but St. James most definitely is. Shoots the half. Nonchalant pin. Oh, okay. That's kind of a quick count. With her feet up on the ropes. You don't see that shit. Girl, what are you doing? That's why you're the junior official. Cliffhanger. Rolling all the way through with the Yakuza cutter for the win. And just like that, girl. I feel like that was kind of a fast count a little bit. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. Homegirl felt like she didn't want to be there. I gotta watch the last count. I don't know if I trust it. I'll keep your eye on this one right here. Hey, fuck you, man. And still. Christian St. James does it again. The real deal. Let him know how it feels. Christian 2 belts. Holding it down. Sean Smith, you crazy. You crazy for that, man. You crazy for that. That was funny. Oh, don't be hating on St. James, man. One year later, Reese the Destroyer.
Making his way to the ring from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 269 pounds, Reese
And AJ Albright for the second consecutive year have blood, sweat, and tears, finding themselves on opposite ends of the ring. Last year, it was Hell in a Cell. This year, it's no holds barred. Anything goes. And the Grand Prix Championship is on the line. For the Hawaiian Lion, the story's still the same. Got to keep this young generation hungry. Nah. Got to keep them humble. Hawaiian Lion, the Pride of Kona, Reese, the Destroyer. But as they say, old habits die hard.
representing the Dangerous Alliance from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 206 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling Grand Prix Champion, the deranged AJ Albright.
But old rivalries never die. Some things just can't be solved with 1, 2, 3, hell, even 7 wrestling matches. This is one of those career-defining feuds. revisited 1 year later. The Hellion of Hardcore represented the Dangerous Alliance, the reigning, defending Grand Prix champion, AJ Albright. We got Reese the Destroyer. We got AJ Albright. One fought to the finish. We underway. AJ trying to fire up the crowd here. And Reese just staring a laser through him over the top. Albright firing off first. Big sit out Liger Bomb to open up the match. Hawaiian line caught off guard. But that hot start by Albright, he's going to roll him up. Quick little jackknife cover. Again, Albright trying to make his point across. Speed kills. And I'm all over you, but Reese. With brute savagery. He trying to power his way through this thing. Both men have a hot season so far. The fate brought them right back here. Reverse quick kick to the head. Albright back to his feet. Irish whip out of the apron. Reese holding on. Albright desperately trying to dislodge the Hawaiian line and fires back. Sickening combination. Albright getting that working. You see Rose out there. The ride or die. For the Hellion of Hardcore. Always at his side. Always making it count. When it needs counter. Reese trying to take control. But Albright dialed in here tonight in Boston. Rolling the dice with the DDT, center of the ring. AJ Albright looking to retain. Oh, really good for the counter too. Trying to make it an early night at the office. Albright trying to take him Rose out to see some sights in historic Beantown over here. Nice reversal and a basement dropkick. Reese firing back. But Albright on point with the defense and offense. And Emma Rose is circling the ring like a shark all over the place. Introducing the table into the match. Why'd she go all the way over there to bring the table in though? Girl, you wild for that. Albright taking a walk around the block too. Is that the only one they're able to get weapons out of? Nonetheless, the champ got the shovel ready to bury the number one contender. Oh, shit. AJ Albright spent a lot of early on this season as a hardcore champion. Learning some tricks of the trade, sharpening that toughness. And it's Reese that AJ credits for building this new, dark, brooding version of himself, having to go through hell in order to withstand that war with the Destroyer. Yes, indeed, we have blood. AJ Albright with the high knee. Reese up to kick out of two. But AJ Albright trying to take this match, his championship, and an arm with him back home. Making it back to his feet. Reese with the advantage. Irish whipping the ropes. Little collision there. Destroyer reaching in, but Albright just too fast for him. And a face full of turnbuckle for the Hawaiian line. Answering back with the elbow. Reese now walking down AJ. Hoisted up in the fireman's carry. Oh, and a straight drop right down. Open face on the table. Reese now going to shoot the half. No doubt trying to test the water, and Albright still got a lot of fight left in him, able to kick out at one. Reese taking it back, but AJ with the elbow right to the mouth. Now he's taking it back. Looking for the half and half suplex. Reese the Destroyer with the drive-by. Neck breaker. In the pride of Kona, letting out a roar of the Hawaiian Lion with the Dominator into the cover for the win. Only good for the count of two. Oh shit, Albright back to his feet though. The champion fired up with the number one contender. On that level two, Albright missing the mark on the springboard, but Emma Rose, the ride or die, coming through at the right moment, being that clutch player that she is. Nice evasion. Albright came here, completely locked in. You can tell this man's been studying tape. You can tell he's been doing the proper conditioning. You can tell. He took that week off to make sure this plan will go off without a hitch. And the hellion of hardcore. The deranged AJ Albright. Top rope, springboard, moonsault for big, big money. Into the cover. For the win, retain the title. Only good for the count of two. Reese trying to make it back to his feet. But Albright doing his best to keep the big man grounded in a hard knee. AJ Albright for the win and retain the title. Only good for the count of two. Right back out of the ringside to try to retrieve some more weaponry. Reese back to his feet though. Oh, and put right back down. Peanut butter jelly time. And the springboard tornado DDT. Albright said he got a secret. There it is. The patented back elbow. Nobody does it better. AJ Albright only good for the count of two. And Emma Rose out there doing her due diligence. Reese trying to go in for the kill, and each time Emma Rose running some distraction. Allowing valuable time for Albright to recover. Oh, but Albright just underneath, avoiding disaster. Reese looking for it. The extinction level event. Like I said, these two have history. Albright, Reese know each other oh so well. No doubt about it, AJ knew what time it was. Oh shit, avoided it twice, but the third one guaranteed to rock your socks off for the win. And just like that, it is all over. The feud revisited. AJ Albright, Reese the Destroyer, the Grand Prix Championship. And after 6 successful defenses tonight, the first champion has fallen. And new. What? Hey man, give him this title, man. Did I really mess this up for real? Oh, it's jacked up. Well, this was the title match. Just putting that out there. Of course, I'll mess up one thing. Bringing home in a 5-star banger, ladies and gentlemen, your brand new Grand Prix champion, Reese the Destroyer. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Moving on to the top of the card. The big guns are out. The superstars are on display. And it is about to go down. The Classic Women's Championship on the line.
And his fourth, the Allstar Pro Wrestling Classic Women's Championship.
Your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler has arrived. When you talk about domination, when you talk about the top of the card, when you talk about someone that was engineered for greatness, the Los Angeles native, the former champion, coming to collect on a rematch clause. Multi-time champion here in Allstar Pro Wrestling. For Angel Bryant, it's been a long time coming, even doing a courteous thing. Not invoking a rematch clause right away. Trying to let somebody from the new breed step up. And when all else fails, pulling that trigger. Ladies and gentlemen, the #1 contender for the Classic Women's Championship, the Perfect 10, Angel Bryant. And one thing for certain, win, lose, or draw when you're in there with this lady, the outcome of the match, you ain't going to be walking around for a week. Take that however you may. And there's a big fight field tonight here in Boston. The rematch from Tetsuji. You know, they say professional wrestling has more than one royal family. Enter the Andersons. More specifically, for this situation, young Reagan. A highly accomplished athlete. And a three-time reigning, defending Classic Women's Champion from Columbia, South Carolina, representing the Black Heart Collective, Reagan Anderson. The women's world do what the women's world do. On Heaven, just make it do what it do on Power Drive. Am I wrong? Get that shit. Here we go, folks. Women's Classic title on the line. We got Angel Bryant. We got Reagan Anderson. One fall to the finishing week. Underway. Rolling through over the top with the DDT. Anderson with the no-look senton. Nobody home. Angel Bryant back to her feet. And a quick pace. Slowed down a second. Their rematch. The match of the night. Way back at Tetsuji. Was that it? No, that's the last man standing, huh? Yeah, that was the first PLA of the season. That's right. Damn, Reagan been holding that motherfucker down for about 2 months. Reagan Anderson, ever since winning that championship, only one loss to the record, and that was the count out when she avenged that loss. The champion, momentum, loaded up, all up in the chamber, oozing out the side, down the thighs. And Brian said, "To hell with that." A surgeon in the ring. Like she was born for this. Little victory roll action here. Anderson able to turn it around. And the ref just staying down there. She knows what time it is. We know what time it is. And we'll just enjoy the show. Cakes on rotation. Sling blade. Into the basement drop kick. Anderson up to the tippy top with a sidestep. And Angel Bryant tying him to Diamond, forcing her back to the ropes. Referee trying to step in and separate these two. Oh, and Bryant with the cheap shot being chastised by the ref for continuing to press forward. Anderson underneath, trying to answer back. But it's Bryant though. A ball of fire here. Missing him right with the drop kick. Anderson able to turn it around and kicked off. Oh, nasty leg lace takedown, tweaking that knee. A hard knee. Anderson swinging around, taking the back. Pump handle, locked in, set for the detonation. Dumped right on the head. Angel Bryant now finding herself in a vulnerable state, and Anderson smelling blood in the water. The She-Wolf with the power bomb into the cover. Looking to retain the title. Bryant kicking out at 2. Reverse from the Irish whip. Bryant going low. Anderson going high. From the knee. Dropping the perfect 10. Cinched up in the Carolina clutch. The same move Anderson used to win the championship. But poor in-ring positioning going to force the rope break. A rare rookie mistake by the Diamond. And Bryant now getting to work. Oh, Grapevine cinched in. Trying to annihilate that ankle. Trying to mutilate that MCL. Trying to liquefy those ligaments. When all else fails, stick to the striking game. Anderson over the top and a high knee. We got blood, y'all. Kicked off. Angel Bryant. Anderson with the kip up. Ooh, little exchange here. The scramble is on. Anderson unloaded with a combination. Hooked up for the fisherman suplex. And now with the rapid fire offense, Anderson thinks she's got the #1 contender right where she wants her. Hammerlight DDT, don't see that one very often. And the springboard stomp, bringing it home. Anderson trying to reach in, but a quick kick to the head and a back. The sliding foot sweep and the work, the pre-work being done. Trying to loosen up them legs, spread them. High Irish whip into the ropes. Bryant trying to go low again, and Anderson going high off the counter. Again, history here. These two know each other oh so well. Arguably #1 and #2 on Power Driver. There ain't no arguing about it. I mean, Callie Ray jumped in the conversation as well. Boot to the midsection. Pump handle. Cinched in. Breaking Anderson. with the detonation. Stacked, racked, into the cover for the win to retain the title. Only good for the count of 2. Oh, Bryant reaching for the springboard, and Anderson pushing forward, taking it down with the high knee. His capacity crowd making some noise for these women professional wrestlers. Rocking the damn house. Going up top. Anderson cannot clear the distance. And Angel Bryant on wobbly legs would have been right for the picking. But instead, she's going to turn it around with the victory roll for the win. Anderson going to turn it around. Ooh, that was close. Close. Sling blade. To the base with a drop kick. Take a pair of D's right to the temple. Nice standing switch. Angel going to take the back. Anderson with the back elbow. Scales to the tippy top. Third time the charm. Anderson bringing it home with the cutter from up top. Reverse quick kick to the head though. And both women in the respective corner. But Bryant with a full head of steam and a back elbow off the springboard. Let's get it. Hand split. And the fall-away slam with the kib up the boot. The former champion says he's coming to take that back, snatching the leg, picking the ankle. The grapevine sits in, and the diamond right now not shining. But poor entering position is going to save it. But Bryant quickly right back in the cover, keeping the pressure on. Holy good for the count of 2. Should have hooked the leg. Out on the apron. The perfect 10, threading the needle, and Silver kicked out of her shoes off the counter. Bringing Anderson. Saw it coming. And made her pay in the worst way. High Irish whipping in the ropes. Ooh, over the top of Wooden the spear. Angel Bryant came to fight. Ooh, they both came to fight. They're trying to still match the night candidate, huh? Rain Anderson said, wash your damn face. Blasted with a big boot. Bryant fading fast. Boot to the midsection. Double underhook. Hoisted up on the shoulders. Anderson rolling all the way through with it. And now ready to bring it home to close. The diamond out here shining, y'all. Pump handle locked in. Reagan Anderson got her stacked up for poor in-ring positioning, going to force the rope break. A rare rookie mistake by the diamond. And a race to the eye. Springboard dropkick. Found the smart. Angel Bryant now has the diamond right where she wants her, and she's got a hold of that leg. She got a hold of that leg. I don't know where she's at. I forget the last match. Cashing on St. James. Is she going to cash in right now, though? That would be fucked up. Oh, little blunt force trauma, the snapmare driver. Bringing all that offense to an abrupt halt. And Reagan Anderson now with a boot to the midsection. Stuff. Looking for the powerbomb. Taking a long walk across the ring before laying her out flat. Oh, shit. After all this, after all that, now they throwing hands. Laying the game down to the wire. They're bringing it as being brought. Anderson said, come on, bitch. And Bryant bringing it not once but thrice. Oh, Reagan Anderson with the fake out, drop down, DDT. into the cover for the win to retain the title. And that was close. That was close. 207 A's. Just by the coochie here, able to kick out. Double underhook. Anderson got her up on the shoulders. And roll all the way through with it. Into the cover. For the win, Reagan Anderson cannot get the job done. Bryant hanging tough. The big back body drop the diamond sent down the ringside. Your favorite wrestler, snatched off the ropes. Reversing on the Irish whip though, reaching in too quick, maybe not too quick. Little combination. Ooh, and a pump handle, Olympic slam, both ladies laid out. She's on top of, count that shit, ref. Off the springboard. Ooh, the final cut. Angel Bryant might have Anderson right where she wants it. Rolling through, picking the leg. Again, doing her damage to do some damage. Doing her due diligence. Putting some serious work in on the lower extremities. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. 2K out here doing 2K things, y'all. And just, you gotta be kidding me. Like that. Wow. It is all over. What a fucking fluky finish. And that's not even me being unbiased. That shit was fucked up. How the animation is gonna stall out if she get rolled up like that. Nonetheless, the official decision is final, and a win is a win is a win at the end of the day. Hand still. Hand still. Hand still. The Diamond finds a way. Reagan Anderson with her third retention. And that classic championship and the trip to the trainer's office. Favorite wrestler. That was fucked up. Did you see that shit? Animation just stalled out like that? That was wild. Moving on to the co-main event of the evening. Hayden the Crate. 3 individuals in her. 1 emerging.
And it's for the Allstar Wrestling Classic Heavyweight Championship.
There's been chaos surrounding the Classic Championship for the past several weeks. Hot potato with the belt all damn season long. And all Goldie wants is a stable relationship with somebody that's gonna love her. Treat her with this respect and dignity that she deserves. Out first. Represent. Oh, go ahead, man.
Weighing in at 265 pounds, Sean the Savage Smith.
Representing the Black Label Society. The Killer Kiwi. The Brawler. The Savage Barbarian. Sean the Savage Smith. With the win over then champion Adam Matthews. After going to war with his own camp. After realigning with the Black Label Society. Smith was set. He had his target pick. And the rug got pulled from underneath him at the 11th hour with a surprise cash-in by Rockstar Trips. Now the Killer Kiwi locked inside of Hayden the Crate. Been eager to get his hands on both these individuals. We walk out here with the Classic Championship around his savage shoulders. I fuck with the shirt. I fuck with the shirt heavy. The champ is in the building. We got a rock session going on tonight in Boston, y'all. There's been so much emphasis on the veterans, on the rookies. But lately tonight, we haven't really talked much about the returning superstars. These guys that took some time off and came back. Guns loaded, ready for some killing. The Rockstar Trips making the most of his return to the league, winning Guns of Glory. Cashing in inside of 2 weeks as he stands here before you as the reigning, defending Classic Heavyweight Champion of the world. And then there's this man, the former champion.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Acolytes from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 265 pounds, Unbreakable Matthew.
The hard-hitting heavyweight from Huntsville. Big money. The unbreakable Adam Matthews, the former Classic champion. Smith thought he had the rug pulled under him from him. Matthews, seriously, with a bone to pick. Now we're about to settle a yard over the Classic Championship. Inside of the Hate in the Crate. 3 individuals, 25 minutes. The most falls. Walks out of here with the title in tow. Of course, being the truth of the champion, all he's got to do is hold the line. We're underway with the co-main event of the evening, folks. Adam Matthews, Rockstar Trips, Sean the Savage Smith. And Smith going up top, everybody laid out all around him. He can take his pick, and his pick is the champion. Everybody up. Indiscriminately, the Savage Brawler looking to exercise his demons here tonight. Both men in the corner. Rockstar Trips with the big boot laying out Smith. It's been a long time coming. Matthews, Trips. It's been 2 weeks since that fateful night. And that everybody gets to get a bit of redemption here. Unrestricted, no countouts, no disqualifications, anything goes. Pinfall submission must happen inside the ring. And already Matthews unloading with the screwdriver. Looking for the super kick, but the sidestep. Smith's going to take the back. Matthews answering with an elbow. Got his opponent's stuff. Hoisted up. Snake eyes in the corner for the Savage Brawler. Ooh, Matthews. The knives are sharpened for the leader of the Kuto Death Society. Champ sent packing out the ringside. Smith, Matthews, mixing it up. They're 1-1 on the season. This being a rubber match, but with the champion involved in the championship on the line, hand inside of Hayden Craig, and with the Iron Man stipulation attached. That's the rubbiest of all rubber matches ever. Rockstar Triz with the power bomb. Here goes Matthew with the trademark knee. Smith trying to swoop in and pick up the scraps. And it's Rockstar Triz with the overhead belly to belly. Smith picking his spot, making it pay. Going up top, looking for it. Nobody home, and Adam Matthews with the back elbow. Now turn this fucker over to Sean Smith. Who? Triz gonna pick the leg. Triz trying to go up one. Only good for the one. Up on the shoulder. And the spin out bulldog. Rockstar Triz. Highly motivated. And drop down behind the back, reverse, drop down, DDT. Irish whip into the ropes. Toss down the ringside. Oh, and a snapmare driver. Smith caught him clean, but a reverse quick kick to the head. Rockstar Triz back to his feet. And the corkscrew splash. Triz in his corner. Smith in his corner. And the Rockstar on the run. Big boot in the corner. And that, my friends, was one hell of a kick. Smith doing some further shopping. Breaking out the table. Holy good for the count of two. And the weaponry coming into play already. Force smash. In the kip up. Matthews on the move. Ooh, a big super kick right in the lip. Caught Triz coming in. And Matthews looking for the springboard. Miles away from anybody. Crashing and burning on top of the table. And Sean Smith now rolling into the cover. Trying to go up 1-0. And Matthews now trying to bring the fight to Triz. But Triz on fire. Matthews on fire. Swinging around, taking it back out of Matthews. The unbreakable. Hey, Matthews with the face plant. Oh, and a hard knee to the face for Smith. Hold that down, rolling into the cover. To go up 1-0, only good for the count of two. As we approach the 5-minute mark elapsed in this match. We're still zeros all across the board. Big old fat goose eggs. Rockstar Triz, delivering another big boot right to the savage face by the Killer Kiwi. Follow win to go up one rather. Only good for the count of two. Pepper. Nobody home on the big splash, and Smith with the free opportunity to inflict some pain on the classic champion, planted with the Uranagi. Sean Smith falling into the cover. Pinfall attempt broken up. Adam Matthews. Smith trying to get to each other, but they got a Rockstar in the way. Triz fighting back. Ooh, Triz taunting. Smith cuttering. And a BLS brawler. Folding that man in half with the destroyer for the win. Only good for the count of one. A back elbow right in the mouth. Smith. Out of the way. Rockstar Triz, though, with the big choke slam. Ooh, and there comes Smith. The flipping cutter. And everybody laid out around him. He can take his pick, and his pick is Matthews. Wrong choice. Who got a boot up? Ooh, and a nasty knee right in the mouth, the bicycle knee. Playing out Sean Smith. Elevator up for Triz. Ooh, and able to turn it around. Nice Hurricane Rana. Snake Eyes in the corner and everybody laid out. Now it's Trizzy's pick. And the Rockstar trying to put down Matthews again, trying to double down. Ooh, on that title victory. A roundhouse to Matthews, or to Smith rather. 20 people in this match, man. Shit. Matthews trying to get one up on the field. And Triz clearing the whole distance of the ring to break that one up. We got blood, y'all. We got blood, y'all. The Unbreakable's face broken off that last shot. And now Rockstar Triz. And the driver's seat got Matthews right where he wants him. Or maybe not. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Sean Smith. Wow. The killer Kiwi out here. Making big moves. Denied the Omega driver, but gonna reach right back for it. And now Rockstar Triz in the clutches of the Barbarian. Jonathan Smith on a mid-match tear. Going up top for the moonsault. Getting a little risky and paying for it. Taking it back. Ooh, into the Dragon suplex. And Adam Matthews trying to clean up here. Big time spine buster. Yeah, I'm not sure. The sling blade. Oh, but denied. Too much traffic, and Matthews unable to capitalize, but Smith can. But Smith can. The Savage Kiwi on a move. The Barbarian Brawler from up top on a Yawler. After this match, we'll be able to ring out the ring mat and donate some blood, sweat, and tears to the local Red Cross. Forced back to the ropes. Here comes Triz, swinging around, taking it back. And tossed into the nether realms. Rockstar Triz. Only good for the count of one as we reach the 10-minute mark of this match. Still zeros all across the board. Sean Smith giving Matthews the taste of his own medicine. Triz breaking it up. Triz squaring off. And it's the Rockstar coming out with the advantage. Smith gonna take a powder in the corner. Meanwhile, Matthews blocking in the submission hold. Triz having none of it though. That Rockstar boot in the corner might be enough to score. And it is. The champion feeling rather safe now with less than 15 minutes to go. Triz knows he can coast now. All he's got to do is hold the line. With a little extra padding, a little extra cushion. Somebody needs 2 falls in order to throw him. Now we still got 13 some odd minutes left. Not impossible. The Savage Brawler dropping some heavy artillery here. Shit, everybody dropping some big bombs. Matthews trying to even it up, but Triz, with the heart of a warrior, able to kick out. Taking it back, the Rockstar. No, denied. Matthews, the unbreakable. Thinking Snake Eyes in the corner. Furukuto. Only good for the count of 1 though. And Matthews keeping the pressure on right back into the cover. Smith not giving up another one. But Triz might. Crossface locked in, but Smith's going to break it up. Ooh, nice counter DDT, and the Rockstar crawling back into the cover. Trying to go up 2-0, and it might be unattainable if he can get that high. Both these other 2 guys know that the main mission should be to take out the champion. Hell, that should have been the get-go from the start. With 15 minutes down. Oh, the screwdriver delivered. Adam Matthews trying to get back into contention here. Come hell or high water, bringing the fight to everybody in the vicinity. The unbreakable, the hard-hitting heavyweight from Huntsville. Oh, crashing and burning. Now Smith fighting for his life. But it's Rockstar Triz once again finds himself with the opportune position in a roundhouse over the head of Smith, rocking the head of Matthews to go up 2-0. Only good for the count of 2, bro. Oh shit, the Savage Brawler. Who's he targeting? Who's he going after? The sidestep from the Superman punch. Matthews avoiding disaster. And the Savage Brawler fighting like a barbarian here. Smith shoots the half. Able to kick out at 2, Matthews is. Irish whip into the ropes. Leapfrog over the top. Ducks underneath the big boot, and Triz getting back inside the ring. Smith with a burning hammer. Oh, and Triz straight through the eye. Matthews fighting back with an elbow. And with 8 minutes remaining, Sean Smith taking out Triz with the shoulder tackle. The back elbow, forcing Matthews back, but Matthews answering with the back elbow of his own. Sling blade to the basement drop kick. Triz gonna jump the elbow. Trying to lay waste to the Savage Brawler out here. Rockstar Triz, ready to take Smith for the ride. Planning with the Uranagi into the cover. And Matthews in to make the save before the ref can get set. Irish whipping to the ropes. Puts the brakes on. Oh! Right past Matthews. Into Triz. And Smith planted with the lung blower. Rockstar Triz now. As we approach 7 minutes. Triz able to make the escape. And Matthews laying in wait here. But is Triz going to roll up Smith? And now Matthews going to take the back of Triz. Reversed on the whip. The side step. Hey, welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show. Over the top of the modified Bulldog. Rockstar Triz bringing the fight. Right to Matthews. But Sean Smith from out of nowhere with a series of back elbows right to the temple. And Smith now into the cover to try to get one up on the competition. And we are 1-1-0. Smith down the ringside. Matthews down the ringside. Triz gonna join the fray in the trenches. Matthews with the reverse jawbreaker. Smith still motionless. Exchanging jawbreakers now. And now the Savage Brawler entering the party too. I better get back inside the ring, man. It will behoove all of y'all to get back inside the ring, man. There you go. I got one more. Wait, what you mean bonus matches? We got the main event coming up after this. Less than 5 minutes remain. And everybody lottie-dottie down the ringside. I wasn't planning on it tonight. Man, if y'all don't get y'all motherfucking ass back inside the ring. Yeah, there you go. Trying to just get this man the title back and shit. Y'all are crazy. Rockstar Triz. Rockstar Triz. Trying to run on the scoreboard. Oh, mega driver. But Matthews right back to his feet. Dropping the roundhouse. Ooh, Cernable wholesale. Triz out to the apron. Smith, Matthews in motion. Matthews, with the devastating backbreaker. And I'd be going for the pin if I were you. after every move. It's late in the game. The clock is ticking. And I'll be going for a pin after every single maneuver. OG Cutter taking down Triz. And Matthews taking his pick. Over Smith, the moonsault on the Triz. And a looping right hand. The Savage Brawler with the Savage Brawling. Sean Smith. Taking Matthews' face first in the top turnbuckle. Matthews gonna turn around. Oh. Oh shit, Adam Matthews. Oh shit, Adam Matthews. Oh shit, Adam Matthews. Oh shit, Adam Matthews. Oh shit, the hard-hitting heavyweight from Huntsville trying to make a last-minute dash toward the title. And Triz able to kick out at 2. Smith looking for the spear. Matthews over the top. But still in the sights of the Savage Brawler. Reversal on the Irish Whip. Big boot off the rebound. And 2 minutes remain. Smith down the ringside. Matthews locked in and Triz in his sights. Adam Matthews. Oh, Rockstar Triz. I mean, a fight to the finish, and the steel chairs entered the chat. Ooh! Oh, they banging. Force back to the corner. Smith gonna prop Matthews up on the top rope. Smith taking muscle buster here. And Rockstar Triz trying to take down Smith. Oh, the pop-up spear on the champion. The champion trying to go up 2-0 coming into the final minute, but Smith tougher than that. Excuse me. Irish whipping in the corner. Nice back elbow and a spear. Jonathan Smithington the third. Laying out everybody in the vicinity. Go for the pin, you dumb son of a bitch. What are you doing? I'm sorry. Pardon my language. I get a little emotional. He was going for the super finisher. What are we doing? What? The coconut crush. "24 seconds remain. Smith looking for the springboard. Triz gonna cut him off. Irish whipping to the ref. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Sean Smith. As time is running out, and Matthews with the save. And just like that. What are they chanting? So close yet so far. Down to the wire. Triz locking in with a 1 pinfall early. Able to retain by the skin of his teeth. The final score being 1-1-0. That being said, and still, your classic heavyweight champion, they didn't even give him the belt. That's fucked up. They didn't even get that man a belt. Matthews injured. Triz injured. Smith injured. Main event time, let's get into it. They didn't even get that man his belt after the match. That's fucked up. So they doing terrible business. Terrible. Damian Briggs, Larry Loco, Part 2, the rematch for the classic title. Or, pardon me, for the world title. Let's get into it.
The following
The Elite Nightmare, the King, Mr. Monday Night, in your vicinity. The only man to hold both world titles simultaneously. Still, with one of the highest winning percentages. Ongoing. Since his debut here in All-Star Pro. That's dating back to season 2. Always a top contender. A mainstay at a main event scene. Representing the club elite. The boss. TXT. Call him whatever you want. Go to the number 1 contender, though. The Long Island native, Damian Briggs. Ready to go one-on-one with the man that he threw him just 2 months ago. At Tetsuji. The little monster. Larry Logo. One half of Logos Terribles. Also a mainstay at a main event. A top 3 pound-for-pound contender in the world. The reigning, defending, undisputed Allstar Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion. The little monster. Larry Loco.
Introducing the challenger from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds, Damian the King Briggs. And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the All-Star Pro Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion, the Monster, Larry Loco.
The rematch from the main event clash at Tetsujin to cap off the Japan tour. Is that right? Was it at Tetsujin? It was. Damian Briggs, Larry Loco, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. This is the main event of the evening, brought to you by Big Slam Energy Drink. Go big, slam harder. Sanctioned by the Boston Athletic Commission and All-Star Pro Wrestling. The World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Larry, look at bring that unpredictable offense, the speed, the unrelenting pace to the table. Damian Briggs, bring that experience, the know-how, that unstoppable momentum. For Larry, even though a successful defense against Buster Anderson last month, still feels like his reign is not solidified. So he doubles down and proved that the victory over Briggs wasn't a fluke. For Briggs, this is barbecue or mildew. Getting tired of the influx of talent trying to jump over to Monday Night Havoc, Briggs said, He ain't walking out with the title. He's got a contract on Power Driver ready for him on his desk, ready to sign. Heads to the takeover. The little monster. Lighting a fire inside of the King. Briggs with a quick roll up here. Only good for the count of one. Looking for the springboard, but the drop kick to the back having virtually no effect on the Elite Nightmare. Quick throw thrust. Oh, into the rolling cutter. Damian Briggs. Trying to give Larry what for, but Larry said what for what? Tornado DDT off the counter. Crumbling Damian Briggs, who kicks up back to his feet, only to get put right back down. Going sky high, drawing blood. Larry Loco to retain, only good for the count of two. Basement drop kick to the upper back. Standing shooting star, but the knees up. The knees up. And Briggs delivering a drop kick of his own. And heavy offense. Larry Loco just too quick. That intense fury. And a little monster. Briggs trying to put it all to rest. Fuck, what did he call it? I know this. Jump the dime. Larry Loco said he could do the power game too, and right back to the high flying and glancing blow. Didn't get all of it, but enough to drop the number one contender. Loco now with a series of step kicks to the head. And over the top, Larry Loco gliding through the skies. The bloodthirsty crowd, they said they want to see it one more time. Larry Loco into the cover to retain the championship. Only good for the count of two. Ooh, and Larry Loco, Damian Briggs out here in the main event. Putting that work in on one another. Irish flip into the ropes. Pop-up double knee face breaker. The little monster. Bringing the heat here. Only good for the count of two. Now Damian Briggs into the cover. Looking for the win. And a big spear, Damian Briggs. Sending Larry Loco down the ringside. Little back and forth. This match, they be going tit for tat the whole match long, paying homage. The partner in crime, Terrible Tito with the Giant Slayer. Larry now up on a barricade with the blockbuster. All caution being thrown to the wind here. These dudes going all out fighting like this is the main event of a pay-per-view with the title on the line. Oh yeah, because it is. Back down the ringside at the count of 10. Bleeding all over the damn place. Larry Logo over the top, slicing the bread right on the back of the head. Damian Briggs. Briggs holding the high ground. It's not wanting to risk any more damage. Going on the ringside. Gonna let Larry come to him. Laid out with that patented scissors kick for the win. And a close near fall. Larry Logo. The unfriendly skies of the little monster to retain the title. And that was about as close as you can get. Ooh, able to fight his way free. Logo, though, crashing and burning. Damian Briggs with the Irish whipping in the rope, comes down underneath. And a pop-up right across. Larry, stagger, stupor, stumble. But a quick kick to the head, looking for the shooting star, standing shooting star, rather. Briggs able to get the knees up. And Larry Logo just taking a beating now. Larry Logo just taking a beating now. Able to fight back through well-played shots to the temple. And a little short. Logo, though, still with the advantage. A face full of turnbuckle for the Elite Nightmare. Perched up on the top rope. With a simple kick and a find his way free, and Briggs, nope, Logo. Briggs with the kip up. Larry with the invasion. Giant Slayer. Larry Logo going in for the kill. Over the top, the one-stop shop. And crawling in the cover with one arm over. But Damian Briggs, feet, crossing the plane, forcing the rope break. We're late in the game in the main event. The grueling struggle is on. Briggs, Logo, part 2 for the world title. And just like that, it is all over. The little monster, Larry Logo, with 2 defenses in a row, bro. It's wild business. It's crazy work. Larry Logo proving he wasn't just a number 2. And the absence of Terrible Tito filling in that void, holding it down with the world title. Now forging his own legacy. Gotta love it. And still and still.
Heavyweight champion, the Monster,
Larry Loco. Etches his name into the history books. Bringing it home at Blood, Sweat, and Tears 2026. A 5-star banger in the main event. And still, the world heavyweight champion. Well, folks, it's been one hell of a show. One hell of a show. And I want to thank you all for joining us, being a part of this thing we call All-Star Pro Wrestling. Would not be able to do it all without you. Otherwise, there'd just be some old dude yelling on my TV. And we couldn't have that. So, yeah, truly, means a lot. Appreciate y'all sticking with me all this time and through all the technical difficulties and the growing pains and all that good stuff. And we'll keep on rocking, man. You know, for me, my favorite PLE coming up this next cycle. Now, that's what I call wrestling. Volume 3, I already got everything just about done for it anyway. We about to start dropping that shit soonish. And, yeah, we got Havoc on Monday. That means tomorrow night off. Enjoy yourselves. Get me with the updates and all that stuff. And, make sure you're getting active on the post and whatnot, so keep an eye on it. With that being said, I know I'm being long-winded here. Just got to tell you how much I appreciate it. With that being said, well, thank y'all for joining us. I've been War and Peace. We are All-Star Pro Wrestling. And this is Blood, Sweat, and Tears 2026. Until next time, y'all keep the peace or fight like hell. Good night, everybody.